press conferences. Going to start out with some quick notes. Obviously, the season did not end the way we wanted it to. We wanted to win the Super Bowl this year. I think Connor can attest to that. Yeah, we wanted the championship. Obviously, that did not happen. I got faith. I think all our owners have faith. The 400,000 plus owners have faith in Mark, Brian, and Matt. I think we're on the right path. We obviously have to manage the salary cap. There's a huge issue going into this offseason. We got to build on what we did this year and become better. Obviously, the search for a new offensive coordinator might come into play. Obviously, search for a new special teams coordinator might come into play. Before we get to questions, I would like, since I am an owner, I'm pretty sure I can propose rules. And for our Buffalo fans in the house, I feel very bad for you. So I'm proposing an overtime playoff rule of a 10-minute overtime where it does not stop after the first touchdown, and it's instead another basically full quarter. I don't care if it's a 30-point game at the end of it. That is what I want. Again, like I said, the 400,000 plus owners are very disappointed in this, but we will come back and we will win the Super Bowl sometime in the next 5 years, maybe. Now I am looking forward to any questions. I'll take this one because it's been up there since like I started.
Are you aware that the Packers are now the first team in NFL history to lose four postseason games to the same team?
Yes, I am aware of that. That is something we definitely have to work on in the coming seasons. I would love another chance at the 49ers. I don't care if it's in Siberia. I don't care if it's in Belgrade. I don't care if it's at Lambeau. I want another shot, and we will win. Okay, next question. Let's go.
How do you deal with Devontae Adams potentially leaving for the Raiders?
I've heard no rumors of that. I know that we have the option of franchise tagging him this year. We may do that, we may not. That's obviously a discussion we do have to have. I don't know if the Raiders are in play. I don't talk to Mark Davis. I mean, he's probably worth more than me, but not by much. But, let's go.
What do you have to say to the fans that spent their hard-earned money to come out and watch you in the snow and not even put up more than 10 points?
Well, like I said to Burt in the chat, because he was asking if we were going to forfeit our home games after losing another one, I said we need to have deep water fans like we do at Spartan Stadium. Those were shallow water people there. They were not making enough noise. We need more noise at Lambeau. That should be the most dangerous environment in the NFL. I'm sorry to the fans that paid, but you got to be louder. Yes, Justin.
So if you do end up franchise tagging Devontae Adams, is the goal to have him catch passes from Jordan Love and just be absolute shit all season so you don't have to pay him?
I can tell you that's not in our plans right now. We are fully preparing for Aaron Rodgers to be back next year. Obviously, we are making backup plans in case he does decide to move on, but both are in our plans for next year, and I guess we'll see what happens. Yes.
Thoughts on having a generational quarterback for the past 30 years and only having 2 Super Bowls to show for it?
Well, I mean, you could be the Browns or the Lions. So.
Oh, shit. Have you spoken to Aaron Rodgers since the devastating loss?
No, but I watched the Pat McAfee show today, and it kind of seems like he's going to come back, so that's all I got to say. Yes.
Thoughts on the Harry Kane to the Green Bay rumors?
Hey, I can only say what I can say, so maybe. Yeah.
Will Kevin King be back as a Packer next year?
We'll see. We got to manage the cap somehow.
Speaking of the Lions, many people are saying that the NFC North is the Lions division now. Thoughts?
Somebody's got to take it from the Packers first. Come and get it.
Since you brought back Randall Cobb after last season, is there an outside chance that maybe some other familiar faces come back, such as Jordy Nelson, maybe even Donald Driver, you know?
You never know. I mean, we're in discussions with A.J. Hawk right now. You never know. So, I mean, anything's possible. That's what Kevin Garnett said, I'm pretty sure. Let's go.
Do you think there's a possibility that Greg Jennings will be back to put the team on his back?
No. No, there's no chance.
Why not? He took on the hardest hitting safety with a broken leg.
I can't do this.
Is there any possibility to add former Green Bay Packers legend Eddie Lacy to that running back core?
No, he's going to the USFL.
If Aaron Rodgers does end up leaving, are you gonna drag Brett Favre out of retirement to 12 time?
No, we're bringing Bart Starr back from the grave. I don't even know if he's dead.
He's dead.
Follow up on that. If the coaching staff is moved around, are you gonna bring back Lombardi?
Yes, it's coming back from the grave also. We're resurrecting the 60s Packers.
Will BJ Raji play second string?
Yes.
Or first string?
He's second string.
Thoughts on taking inspiration from the Houston Texans and bringing Zach Mettenberger as your new tight end?
No, please no.
How about Tim Tebow as your new tight end?
No, he's gonna be our putback coach or whatever it is, holdback. I don't know.
The whole back.
Should Devontae Adams leave, do you think Jalen Naylor would do a great job filling that role?
Absolutely, he'd be the greatest wide receiver in the history of wide receivers.
What's your relationship with Goot the Coons, and what was? And what's the chance that you draft another quarterback in the first round in this draft?
Well, I don't see us trading up, so that would mean we're picking quarterback at 28, which means we're stealing a future hero of the Lions. So I'm pretty good with that. So let's just pick. Why am I blank? Bailey Zapp, future legend.
If Rodgers leaves, is there a thought to draft Kenneth Walker and have a three-headed monster in the backfield?
We're just gonna run the Wildcat.
Just what get all season.
Is Antonio Brown an option?
No.
I do not respect his play, and we will not even be entertaining that offer.
I have heard some rumors that Matt Patricia is in conversation with some Packers ownership to take over as the new head coach next season. What are your thoughts?
That is not true. We are fully backed on Matt LaFleur, and he is going to lead us to great places.
Are you sure Patricia has a pencil behind his ear?
Well, yeah, but he's coaching Team Burt in the Ice Bowl, so
Thoughts on Johnny Manziel?
no.
With the terrible play of the Packers punting unit, how do you feel about potentially bringing back J.K. Scott?
Well, you never know. You can't rule it out. I mean, anything's possible. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure Kevin Garnett said that, so anything is possible. Do you have a follow-up?
What about bringing Kevin Garnett in as a long snapper?
I think of him more as a wide receiver than a long snapper, so we'll see.
Will the Packers be drafting punt god Matt Araiza with their first round draft pick this year?
Oh, we're definitely looking at it. Obviously, when you get the name Punt God, you got to be a first-round pick, obviously. And I have massive respect for San Diego State University. The Aztecs are the second greatest football team in the Mountain West, behind the Fighting Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. I'm just very proud of the hire of Timmy Chang, and I believe Hawaii will be going in great directions.
What are your thoughts on the ability to eat kneecaps?
I think that was dumb, and that's why Dan Campbell is going to be the next coach of the Saints. Yes, the silence falls over the room.
Are you considering bringing Sean Payton in as a defensive coordinator?
No, I heard he's going to Amazon, and we're going to bother with that because Amazon just has billions of dollars.
Are you aware of the report that Mark Zuckerberg should have been the next head coach at Hawaii?
I am aware it is completely false. No. The person I finally want to hear from.
Is there a chance Kevin James comes in to be a coach?
You never know. Anything's possible. I hear he's a great coach in a very low production film, so we'll see what he can do.
Have there been any talks about bringing in Pat McAfee from retirement?
You never know. We might just bring him in as like a media ambassador, and maybe that gets Aaron Rodgers to stay around. You never know.
You know, in order for the Packers to successfully compete in the playoffs, they do need an offensive guru. Thoughts on Adam Gase?
Adam Gase is a great coach, and we'd love to have him in, but currently we have nowhere on our staff for him, so I'm going to have to
Then fire someone!
I'm pretty good with our staff for right now.
Okay, per reports from Adrian Wojciechowski, LeBron is thinking about retiring at the end of the year, and he wants to and he wants to fulfill his lifelong dream of playing in the NFL as a tight end. So, what do you guys think about that?
Okay.
It's been going on for like.
Hey, okay, so here's the thing with LeBron. Back in like 2010, there was a State Farm commercial. You can go look it up on YouTube. And this was during his decision days. And he decided to play for the Cleveland Browns, and he led them to a Super Bowl. I think that's where he's going to go and lead the Browns to the promised land.
Since you have entertained the option of running the Wildcat exclusively on offense, what are your thoughts on a 3 running back, 8 tight end offense?
Hey, it's definitely intriguing to me. It may be run in the Ice Bowl, and you never know.
What?
Anything
That
can
sounds like
happen.
what the Bears did.
I mean, we don't want to be the Bears because the Bears are just below us. So,
No.
Will I get the Rodgers rate if I buy State Farm insurance?
hey, everybody gets the Rodgers rate and the Patrick Price.
If Kevin James is brought in as head coach, will you bring in Zach Levi?
Yes, definitely we will consider it.
Which is better, the Patrick Price or the Rodgers rate?
I'd say, yeah, probably the Rodgers rate. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has an annoying brother and an annoying wife, so that's 2 deductions.
Beyonce, they're getting married in March.
Same thing. I don't care.
There seem to be holes on the team's cheerleading squad. Thoughts on
I don't even think they have a cheerleading squad, so that is a massive hole.
Thoughts on Jackson Mahomes coming in to fill that role?
Oh, no. Hell no. I will not be offering that man a contract. I will open the floor for one more question. I mean, does anybody want to get any Bears shots in here? I don't know.
Do you own the Bears?
No.
Is that it?
I guess that's it, unless there are any more questions.
I think until Ice Bowl Media Day, I think we're closed till questions, and we'll open up the floor come next Tuesday.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. See you next year.